Hey guys, I'm Nathan from Triplicon Studio, and I'm the 3D artist of Bound Forest. And yeah, this is devlog 4, and we have some pretty cool stuff to show. There's gonna be a little twist, because in this video we're gonna show a little preview of one of the zones that we're working on. But the zone's gonna be nowhere near done because we're literally in the middle of making it. But the cool thing is that I will make a additional video right after this one, where I'm gonna show you guys how I make the prop that I make. So if you're into 3D modeling, or you'd like to know a bit more about how I approach making assets for the game, then I will explain that in that particular video in great depth. It's probably gonna be a really long video. But then I'm gonna take you guys on some journey and show you guys how I do that. Should be pretty cool. And if you're into that kind of stuff, then I hope that that video helps you and inspires you to also start making game art, because it's really fun to do. Now in this video I want to show you guys a few things. We've been working on a couple of things. The first thing is that is this video. In our previous videos you've seen that our levels are quite dark, so it's not really easy to see where you're going at some points. If you have a campfire nearby, then that is obviously a great source of light. But if that's not the case, then it's sometimes pretty hard to see where you have to go. So we're currently working on something that's gonna help a little bit, bring a bit more ambience to the game. And as you can see, I'm obviously working on a somewhat of a particle system that's going to help us light some places up, or maybe help to indicate where you have to go. Like we could, at the moment it's just a mess, we could make a trail or something like that that kind of shows like, hey, you have to go here. And that should probably help a lot with the flow of the game. So that's the first thing. And then from a modeling standpoint, I've been working on this. Now, don't get me wrong, the chances of this being in the game at the moment is going to be pretty low, because this is probably more beta material. For the alpha, it's probably not going to be in there. But the reason I'm showing you guys this is because I've been practicing how to make clothing for the character that's easily swappable. So if you find a loot chest, for example, that you've seen in the previous video, we can really easily start adding different sorts of loot to the game. So for now I've just made 3 classes. You can see them right over here. I've made a hunter, warrior, rogue. So here is the warrior. I should probably enable this one. Looks a little better. So yeah, as you can see, I've made 2 types of shoulders, gloves, arm thingies, elbow pads kind of thingies. I'm sorry, I don't really know what the names of those things are. Cool sword. I'm personally really proud of these 3. Some really nice chest, leggings, and shoes. For the hunter, it's a bit more simplistic, because hunters obviously wear leather. Now keep in mind that this is not textured yet. This is just a basic single material on there. As you can probably see over here, it's just one color. But it already kind of gives off this really cool look and feel. So this is like for the hunter. It's also a new bow that probably looks a bit better than the one we're using right now. And for the rogue, like a little mask thingy. But the thing I'm trying to demonstrate with this is that it's gonna be really easy to make items for the game, especially for the character. So like shoulder pads, that stuff is really easy because it's not necessarily part of the mesh. Because if you want to like bring this over here, it's gonna clip and you're gonna see the main character through it. But there's obviously a way where you can swap out the vertices, and as you can see, these are literally the same. So I've literally just taken the character, cut it out, a part of him, and then started sculpting upon that with like a multi-res modifier. Now I don't want to get too technical, but this simply allows me to generate a lot of content, a lot of cool stuff, like a sword, for example. I could probably make hundreds of these in 1 hour, probably. Well, that's a bit ambitious, but 50. I could probably make 50 in 1 hour, because it's literally this. Look at this. It's so simple. The geometry is just this. It's how much vertices is this? Can I select them all? It's under 400 faces. That is so great for performance. And with the multi-res modifier, I can sculpt detail and all that great stuff in there, and it's so cool. I wish I figured this method out sooner, but yeah. See how this looks in render mode. Probably looks a bit weird. Hopefully it doesn't crash. That would be pretty terrible. All right. Anyways, let's just quickly hop into the Unreal Engine then. All right. So this is gonna be pretty cool, because this is what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. We're currently working on a new zone. So we've shown the camp area, we've shown the rock area, and now we're showing you the NPC area. We're currently working really hard on making the quest system look a bit better, or at least the functionality should work completely. And then I'm going to totally revamp it. I'm quickly going to show you guys what it looks like now, so you can just walk over him. Dialogue system is still the same. Excuse me. But now if you accept the quest, you get a cool notification that like, hey, you've started an actual quest. Obviously the graphics are not final, just placeholder stuff. But yeah, we're working on that right now. Now the most important thing of this zone is where this guy sleeps, or where he's staying. This is probably extremely dark, at least on my screen it's really dark. I think in the videos it looks a bit better. But as you can see, this looks really nice composition wise. If you're like at the back of the cave, you can see that this is a really nice view. Unfortunately, if we look around in the cave, it's extremely empty, and that's what we're gonna fix in the upcoming video, or at least part of it. We're gonna make some assets to place in here, and we're gonna make this area a bit better. Probably also gonna place some torches to light up the place a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what's on my to-do list after this video. So yeah, that's gonna be a really cool upcoming video after this one. Gonna start working on that video, and then we're gonna tackle this issue together, because yeah, the design of this area is pretty neat. You have like this really big tree with like a hole in it underneath it, and that's where he stays. And yeah, we could probably make it a bit cooler, because this is how the tree looks like. Probably gonna make it so that you see the roots a bit more, because yeah, it's a pretty epic tree. It's not like one of those. These are a lot smaller. This is specially made for this. Yeah, so pretty cool so far. Yeah, last thing is that we're currently working on revamping the fire as well. At the moment, the smoke's not really great. The lifetime is not big enough, so it just fades away over here. And as you guys might know, let me just quickly speed this up to 6. In the previous video, we were around here. So somewhere around here, you have to be able to see smoke in the distance. So you get to the top, like somewhere over here, and then you have to see the smoke. So it has to be pretty big, and that's what we're working on at the moment, which is gonna be really cool. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this devlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do have one question. that I would hopefully get some answers to in the comment sections, which is, how would you guys feel about being able to choose a class? So I've shown you guys in Blender. There we go. It's finally working. At the moment, I've just made a warrior, hunter, and rogue. In the future, so not in the alpha, that's not doable. But in the beta, how would you guys feel being able to play a different class other than the current class we have right now, which is the hunter? How would you feel playing a rogue or a warrior? Those kind of things. I'm really curious to what you think. If you guys would like that. If you want to go even further, you should probably join our community Discord server, because there we have this idea text channel where we would be really happy to discuss these kind of things. Because in YouTube it's kind of hard to go into a discussion, and then in Discord this is way better. So if you can join our Discord server, if not, then I would be really happy to see some comments underneath the video. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. In the next one, we're gonna start showing off the combat, which is gonna be really cool. So be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss that video. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye bye.